everyone, it's me, Laura, from the Papered Soul. Today is Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. So I know I wanted to try to get one of my series videos up for my process for making a journal. And I just want to make it kind of short today. I know everyone is probably really busy, maybe traveling and cooking and going to the grocery store and cleaning and whatnot. But anyway, so I just thought I would come to you and show you what I've done so far in making this journal. And kind of my process and what my process has been. I'm gonna flip through. Eventually I'm gonna break away, finish it completely, and then, you know, I'll show you the final one. There's still lots of things I want to do, but what I have done is I've gone through Marilou's kit, and this process does feature Porch Swing Designs Rosewood Cottage digital kit, and this is the traveler's notebook size. She also has a regular size, and if I'm not mistaken, I'm thinking that she's got a sale going on right now. I'm gonna try to get this video loaded up tonight. I hope that will go well. I also hope my light is good, but anyway. So what we're gonna do, what I was doing was going through her kit, and I'm basically kind of deciding where I want things on these pages, okay? I did just add a few little ribbons. Probably gonna thinking I might put some sort of a trim up here, just not sure. The embellishing, the part I'm doing right now is where I'm actually laying out, you know, the bones of the journal, what kind of tucks I'm putting in, possible things I'll put there. Some of these things I've already attached, excuse me, with the glue. I was just gonna show you this page. You know, I may put some lace on the top of it up here, or I may just thinking actually that I might put it down the side, you know, so I'm thinking about that. But I love that page, so I really wasn't going to do much to it. And I just thought this little tag was cute there, so I just kind of stuck that there. So some of these things I'm like, okay, and I probably won't do much more to it. Some I'm still thinking about. I did finally glue that one down, and there's a little, you know, tag. And this is a Rita Donnelly flip, and then I put a double flip in there for extra writing. I'm pretty sure I want this image here, so I've just kind of paper clipped it. I'm still trying to decide, you know, if I put it here and just leave it open for journaling, or if I just want to tuck it. I'm just not sure yet how I want to do that. I like that there. Again, this is just basically putting everything the tags that I've sewn and everything, laying them out on the pages where I want them. I'm putting the elements where I want them. And I'm paper clipping a lot of them until I just definitely decide that's where I want it before I glue it. This one, this is an example of kind of what I had told you in one of my previous videos, is that I may take, I'll take a little piece of a Post-it note page, and I will jot down what my idea is for it, and then I cut the Post-it note into strips, and then I put banner tuck or a corner tuck of some sort right here, and then I'm thinking I want to put that card tucked under whatever way I decide to do it, whether it's a banner or whether it's a corner tuck, whichever way I want to do it. Like I say, I'm just getting the feel for when I flip the pages, what I feel about the journal, and the elements that I'm wanting to add. This one I'm thinking about adding a glassine bag to it actually, and then you know, I'll probably sew it on and you can flip it out. Not sure, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. And then here is another journal, one of the journal cards, and I have one of the envelopes. I'm gonna probably glue this envelope down, because I think what I'm gonna do is put it here and have that as a tuck, and then on the other side, then you'll be able to open that envelope up and you can tuck something up in there. I definitely am probably gonna add something there. Still not sure about that little tag, but again, you know, they're paper clipped in, and that's where my decision making is going on. This one, what I'm gonna do, I found an envelope and I decided I'm going to ink it and coffee dye it and everything, and then I may emboss it. I had to cut it because it was too long for the page, so what I did is I just cut it so that it would fit. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer this on here. I may do a tutorial for when I do that layering. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna have that. I've got to get that envelope distressed first, but I just thought that was pretty. I hope the lighting is okay, y'all, because the day is starting, you know, the days get shorter and shorter. And I was gonna record it earlier, and then I realized my phone didn't have enough energy to do it. This was the little tuck that I made in one of my previous video, where it's a pocket and then you flip it and it's a pocket and you flip it and it's a pocket and then you flip it, so you have all of that journaling space too. This is something I could put down here as another little pocket element there if I want to, and then you can just you know, unflip it to write in it, or I can, you know, find a page where it'll look good and do it this way, and then you can flip it open that way, you know, whatever I end up doing. But you know, I kind of was liking the look of this here. I like the colors that are blending with her little envelope. It's a tag envelope, but I'm using it as a coin envelope. Up here, I still need to punch and put a ribbon there. But I kind of like the look of that. Those colors just look perfect. So I keep a lot of things. My process basically, as far as this goes, I've got paper clips all over the place. I keep a lot of things very temporary, you know, until I am absolutely sure that's where I want that item to go. And then I'll get all the paper clips out and the glue will come out, and that's when things really start coming together. Today I just backed this little piece of patterned paper with some coffee dye paper, and I may sew that. So as I'll kind of start creating some things from the pattern papers that I picked for the kit. I may turn that into more of a booklet there. I'm just not sure yet, or I may just leave it the way it is and do some edge punching on it. But I thought that was a pretty little layout there. And instead of this looks like a belly band, but really what it is a pocket right here, because this flips out. And so I've just taken her belly band from the kit and made a pocket out of it. And I'm going to tuck some other stuff in there for fun. This one, I've got one of my little pieces of paper, Post-it notes, and I put pattern paper, corner tuck. So thinking about tucking something down in there. I may use a glassine envelope, just not sure yet. So still playing around, just jotting notes to myself. I did glue this one down, and I went ahead and just tucked these matching elements to it. And, you know, I may move some of this stuff around. It may not be the same way when we come back and look at it again later. I might change my mind. Still trying to figure out what to do with that. I do need to edge punch it. I have an idea for this. I'm not going to tell you yet. I put my little belly band here, so I'll make some tags or some creative things when I get more into the embellishing. So the embellishing is coming pretty quick. Once I decide for sure, you know, that I want these elements where they are, then I'll be doing more embellishing, adding more ribbons, doing stamping, thinking I'll probably be looking up some quotes about rose gardens and things like that. This I did want to show you. I like that little layout. And what I think I'm going to do, this is another one of her little envelopes. It was a tag pocket, I think is what she calls them. And what I think I'm going to do, I went on and added a ribbon, and I'm going to just glue right here up under that seam, and I'll use this as a tuck spot. And then what will happen is this will flip. When it's glued like that, then that can flip open and you can tuck some things away there and still have all your journaling space. I have also attached one of her images to the front here, and what I thought I was going to do, I'll go ahead and do this on camera because I don't want this to last too long, but I was going to just kind of show you, I think, what I'm going to do for that particular part. For this was just kind of plain on the back side. I mean, it's still really pretty with what she designed it with. But I just thought, well, I think what I'm going to do is have that there, but I've got some of this little sequin, boho sequin trim in my shop, and it's got little sequins on it. I don't know if you can see it. And when you pull it open, it's got kind of a netting look to it, so it has some expansion and some room for creativity. So what I thought I would do, because it seemed like it kind of matched, is I'm probably going to add a little bit of glue kind of to the sides there, maybe at the bottom, and just have this form like a little pocket. So that's what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to tuck that in there. So I'm not going to do it on camera now because I'm afraid I'm going to get into too lengthy of a video, because y'all know I tend to do that. But anyway, I just kind of wanted to show you where some of my thoughts are coming from, and then what I have planned to do. And like this one, I'm probably ready. You know, I just make sure I like the layout, and then you know, can start committing to the gluing and you know, let's see, I think I didn't know if there was something under that. But anyway, once I do, you know, and I'm still playing with that, and I kind of like the look of that, and maybe make a little tag for my pattern paper. So I have decisions, but I've added so much more. I don't think there's really that much more I'm going to be able to add in, except for the stuff that's already in here. And then it'll be the embellishing part, where you do your bling and your ribbons and laces and the stamping. Like, I do like to add stamping to my projects. So that's kind of my process. So once I, you know, finalize these, and hopefully over the holiday, Thanksgiving holiday, I can try to sit down and commit to some of these things that I've paper clipped down and actually get them seriously glued down. Another thing is I have like these little stamped images on fabric in my shop, and I was thinking that might be pretty, you know, as like a little flip up or whatever somewhere. So, you know, you just start pulling out little bits and pieces of your items and things, and that's when and when they hit me, I pull them off to the side, and I know that I'm going to want to play with them in my book. So you see the progress I'm making, and that's how I do it. I paper clip things in. I see if I like it. If I don't like it, I can unpaper clip it and put it to another page. You just never know. But that way you kind of have a little bit of time to play and see if you like the feel of it as you turn the pages. Also, I have pretty sure that I'm going to do a fabric cover for this one. I have a lot of fabric. I'm a quilter from way back, and I've got gobs of fabric. I've given gobs away, and I still have a lot of fabric. I had to take a sip of my coffee during this, but anyway, I have gobs of fabric, and so I'm thinking this is going to work with this. I've kind of flipped pages over my fabric to see if I just like the blending of it. Even though this is going to be on the outside, I still like for there to be a nice flow of color continuity. And I really think this will work. I really do. And it's got roses on it. And then this designed card that Marilou made. Look at that. I mean, so what I'll do is probably, you know, separate it with something. I'm going to separate it with something and layer some sort of this image on top. But I just thought, wow, if I separate it, that'll really pop off and blend well with the cover too. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about that. And these are, you know, just the things that I start tucking away in my mind as I'm processing my way through a journal. The other thing I wanted to do is today is just to, well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to keep that out there because it's so pretty. Is I wanted to say thank you to everyone for all of the support, the comments, subscribing, liking, just in all the areas. My YouTube, I want to thank you for, you know, shopping with me and visiting my shop, and on Etsy, which is The Papered Soul. And, you know, I'm also on Instagram at It's called At the Papered Soul. So I really appreciate all of your support, and I can't thank you enough. It's been a really good year, and I'm really tickled about it. I cannot believe this year has flown by like it has. The other thing I wanted to do is I want to do a fun little quick giveaway, and this is going to happen right now. There's no waiting or anything like that. I just decided to do a giveaway, and I based this giveaway on my first video of this series for my process for making journals or journal making. And what I did is I just went through and wrote down all the names of the people that actually made comments to me. I know that they watched my video through and through, and I know a lot of people watch my video because I have the views on there to show it. But I wanted to, if you don't comment, then I don't know who was interested in it, and I wanted to make sure that I gave away something just to show my appreciation. And I plan to do some other giveaways, so I really want to kind of do some of those as we go along. So this is kind of a surprise giveaway, and I just wrote down the people that made comments on that first video, and I'm going to mix this up really well. And I'm going to just draw a name. And what the winner is going to get is, like I said, I'm going to do some more giveaways as we go along. But this first one I'm going to do is a $10 gift certificate, basically. Or you can come into my shop, my Etsy shop at The Papered Soul, and pick out $10 worth of merchandise that you like, that you can use for your journals or any other crafting ideas and things, creations that you want to use them for. So this is to welcome you into my shop. You get $10 free. I will ship it to you for free, and from what you pick out. And all I need is the person, whoever wins this, just contact me. And I know with the holidays being, crazy right now, everybody's so busy, and you may not see my video, but I'm going to give you some time to get in touch with me. And I do try to get in touch with you as well. If I don't hear from you and you won, I try to get in touch with the winner because, you won. How many chances do we really get our names? How many times do we really get our name to get actually pulled from a big batch of names? Now, this little batch is not that many. So, whoops. So that, this is a small. So I'm going to just close my eyes, mix, and I'm just going to grab, okay? And we'll see who got it. Gina won this. So she's from the Firefly Studio 67, so she gets a $10 shopping spree in my shop at The Papered Soul, and I will ship her items. I will also pay to ship her items to her. This I included international as well. It's only fair. So anyway, well, congratulations, Gina, and I hope everyone has a wonderful Thanksgiving. And I just want to say also, I've had a lot of things on my heart lately, and I want to really encourage everyone to be kind to one another. And I also want to encourage everyone to, in this season of Thanksgiving, we have so much to be thankful for, and it is so easy for us to lose, sight of that. And I just encourage everyone to have a grateful heart and a thankful heart every single day, every single day of the year. I think our days will go better and more smoothly if we get up and we're grateful and thankful, and we're very mindful and aware of just how wonderful and blessed we are. So I just wanted to say that. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, and thank you so much. Bye.